Hey guys, Omar here. I've decided to do an impromptu sunset shoot here of the city, and I brought two cameras. I brought the Canon 5D Mark IV, and I also brought the Fuji X-T2 with the 18-55. And I thought I'd share a couple of things that I'm thinking. Number one is sharpness. So I'm shooting everything at f8, f11, f16. That's number one, is sharpness. Number two, because I want sharpness, I'm shooting on a tripod. I have image stabilization turned off on the Canon and the Fujifilm. And now we kind of just keep playing with the light. The sun is going down. You can see it over there. And as it goes down, our lighting will change. Super impromptu, fun. You should just always try to shoot with the best light. So I came out here to shoot with the best light, and let's do some cityscapes, both with the Fujifilm and the Canon 5D Mark IV. All right, let's do it. By the way, I realized I didn't explain why I turned image stabilization off. Image stabilization actually causes some movement if you're shooting at slower shutter speeds. So it's actually better anytime you're using a tripod is to turn off image stabilization on the lens and just let the tripod do all the stabilizing. Now, I don't have any ND filters, but you actually can put filters in front of your lens to slow down the water and things like that. Since this was just grab a bag and run over here, I don't have my ND filters with me, so I'm waiting for the light to get a little darker. So I like to have a little bit of a foreground element too. You can see here there's some rocks, so I want to include them in the sort of the composition so that we have some kind of foreground element. Also, it's good to have a zoom lens. Don't think that with cityscapes and landscapes you always need a wide lens. It's nice actually to have a super zoom. So I have the 70-200 as well to zoom into the buildings. Okay, I thought of some more recommendations. The other one is to take multiple exposures and multiple focuses, so you can focus stack if you want to. So your camera is good if you're at f8, f11 to have everything in focus, but sometimes you want really hyper focus. So what you'll do is set it to f11, f16, focus on the foreground, the midground, and the foreground, and then you can actually blend those photographs together to focus stack. So that's a landscape sort of technique that you can use here as well. And another good recommendation is to shoot raw, because you want to bring some of these highlights out and be able to mess with your photo later. So shooting raw is also a good recommendation. All right, the light is changing. Let's take more photos. Okay, the sun's totally gone, but one of my other recommendations is stick around. It's not just about the sunset. The light gets really nice with that little blue twilight, so stay after sunset. And I remembered another one is to set your timer. If you're using a tripod, set your timer to 2 seconds, or use a shutter release cable, but usually 2 seconds, hit the shutter, and then that way there's no shake from your fat finger. All right. Ooh, after sunset, the light gets really nice. It gets really orangey. There was a lot of tips there. Shoot for yourself, use a tripod, set a timer, shoot at f16. You can focus stack, you could use ND filters. check your focus, shoot at f8, f11, wait for the light to get nice, don't come out in the middle of the day, and pretty much just have fun. That's what it's all about. All right, I'll see you guys next time.